What's up, you guys? Welcome back, and welcome if you're new. In today's video, I found the most inexpensive tonneau cover that you can buy for your Tacoma. So if at the end of the video you guys do want to go ahead and buy it, it's going to be in the description box below. Alright, so before we get into the installation, as always, I'm going to show you guys kind of what comes inside the box, and then we'll go from there. At the end of the video, you guys can go ahead and comment down below your guys' thoughts, if it was worth buying this affordable tonneau cover, or just go ahead and spend the big money for it. So what you get inside the box is going to be a well-packaged tonneau cover, which is right here. And as you guys can tell, it's not open yet, but it does have straps to kind of close it up, which I'll show you guys what that is later. But everything seems to be pretty well. It seems to be weather stripped all the way around, so that way hopefully water doesn't leak in too much. And then it's well packaged overall, like I said. Coming right over here, the little contents that come inside is going to be your instruction manual. It also comes with a little light. I'll be honest with you guys, this light looks very cheap, but hey, if it works, it works. If not, it doesn't matter, because I have bed lights in the Tacoma anyway. It comes with all the little hardware that's needed, which is right here, a little tool, instruction manual, and some more weather stripping, which we'll find out where that goes. Just so you guys know, this was about $140 plus tax and shipping. I'll leave it down in the description box below if you guys do end up wanting to get it. So some of you guys are probably wondering why I'm installing a tonneau cover in the first place. Well, if you guys haven't watched my last video, I installed a Decked USA drawer system, as you guys can tell. So it carries all my camping stuff and stuff like that. So the only reason why I'm actually doing this is because on top of the deck system, there's a pocket here and a pocket there. And I do want to throw stuff in there, and I was kind of worried about it getting wet if it rains or something like that. So with this, it should kind of help deteriorate that. This is waterproof, but just for myself, for my thoughts, I wanted to go ahead and do that. Not only that, I didn't want someone walking by, say I parked the truck somewhere where it's a little sketchy. I didn't want someone walking by and seeing this right away and drilling through it or doing something, you know, to try to break through it. It does come with locks and stuff like that, but I just wanted to play it safe, out of sight, out of mind type of thing. So that's why I'm installing this today. Another cool thing about this cheap one that I'm installing is I can still install my rooftop tent when I want to, because it folds backwards. So then I can go ahead and put the tent here with no problem. The first thing you're going to want to go ahead and grab is grab the little squares. On the Tacomas, there's going to be some bolts inside of here. You might not be able to see it on the camera, but there's one there, one there, so there should be 4 going along this way right here. Technically you need to remove that, and this whole piece comes out. I'm going to do it the lazy way and just kind of work around that, so I don't have to remove this whole thing. But if you want to do it, that's the right way to do it. So first things first is go ahead and get some alcohol, get a towel, and you're going to need to clean off the surface inside of here and inside of there. Reason why is these pads here are going to be going in there, so that's why you want to remove this, just to make your life easier. I'm just going to do it the lazy way. Once you've done a good thorough cleaning job, now you get your pad. Start off with one side, pull off the backing, super easy, and it's going to go inserted there. One side down. Like I said, that's probably not the professional way of doing it, but I'm going to do it as is. Next side, same thing. And once you're done, you're going to notice you have this. I'll be honest, in the instructions it says if you have a Ford, put it on the top rail. Not sure exactly what that means, because I don't have a Ford. Alright, so in the box you're going to have 4 of these here, and then it's also going to come with a little tool. So if you guys do have a Tacoma, you're going to notice you do have like this bed rail here. You're going to need to slide these in. Before doing so, you got to loosen up the little bolt that's there. So loosen it till it's almost all the way out. You don't have to take it out completely, just until you see it flush in there. So now what you do is, noticing this side has like 2 hooks. This side just has that one L hook here. That's going to be outwards. These are going to be inwards into the rail. So you're going to slide them in just like that. And you're going to want these to somewhat line up where the bed cover is going to be, which I'll show you guys what I mean right now. So let's go ahead and just finish up the other side. Okay, and on the Tacomas, you're going to notice there's probably this plastic piece here. Just push in and it pops right out. So same thing, as you can tell, has the 4 hooks. On this side it only has the L. It's gonna slide right in just like that. Then you can put your little plastic piece back. You want to do the same thing to the opposite side. You want to go ahead and now grab your tonneau cover and kind of place it. When you get yours out of the box, it's going to come clipped in, one on this side and one on this side as well. To take these off, it's just like a belt buckle. Only thing that I do got to complain about these is they feel really cheap, which I'm sure they're going to snap within the year, honestly. That's the only thing I'm seeing so far that's not looking so good. So the way to do this is you're going to notice on one side it's going to come with like some orange straps like this. You want to make sure those orange straps, there's one here as well, you want to make sure those are closest to the cab. Once you determine where your orange hooks are and that they're facing towards the cab, up next you're going to determine on this here. So you're going to bring it down. You're going to notice it has an L hook on there as well. Same thing for the opposite side. Orange hook. It has the hook there. So what you're going to do here is you're going to try to line it up a little. Bring this down, and basically these things here need to line up with these. So it looks like I need to bring mine a little forward. So, and these are going to go hooked into that, and then here you're going to kind of twist, and that's what's going to tighten it. So now that I determined right there's a good spot for it, I'll tighten this down, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the rest of them. I'm going to determine where the hooks are going to latch into it. So once you have them kind of lined up, now you just go ahead and tighten it down by turning this. In the back, that orange strap, I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure as far as how it goes. I measured this out now as well, so this hook was like this at first, and then you just go ahead and bring it down. And cool thing about here is you can actually adjust for your bed length. So say, let's bring it back up real quick. Unlock, and you can actually drag it around right there, or whatever bed length. For me, I'm going to use the slot number 2, which is right there. As you can tell, I'll unlock it. And now to unhook this, bring it up. See how it slid down? And then we'll bring this down here. It goes latched into that, and then you pull down, and then you pull down, and that locks it into place. We'll do the same thing to the other side. So we finished up the installation. I probably wouldn't follow these instructions. One thing that I did know, only reason why I say that is I did buy this for a Tacoma, but all the instructions were meant for a Ford. Of course, this is not a Ford, so I don't know what they were thinking when I placed the order, but I mean, it fit overall. So like I said, the only reason why I said don't follow them exactly, you can go ahead and find out on your own, but the way it instructs you to do it, it depends on like the Ford Ranger's bed versus this one, and they're slightly different. So I had to kind of jerry-rig a couple things, but it worked. My only fear is, like I said, I got this because of the deck system, but the latches don't seem to latch all the way down. If you guys don't have a deck system, you don't have to worry about that. It should be an easier installation as far as it was for me. But overall, I mean, for the price, you can't beat it. Everything seems to seal perfectly fine. Only thing that I don't see sealing correctly, if you guys come this way, and this is 100% my fault, you're gonna notice right here, it's kind of popping up a little bit. So the water may get in through there. Not a big deal. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put some of the foam that was provided. I'm going to stick it in there just to kind of seal it more. The reason that happened, if you guys do remember, in the back there was those little orange straps. When I went to tighten it, I accidentally unscrewed it instead of tightening it, and the screw fell off and I lost it, so now I can't tighten that one down. But overall, I mean, say this was working properly, it'd be sitting there. So if you look at it, if you come away all the way around, it's actually sealed pretty good. So specific material that they do use is supposedly waterproof, but of course there is little cracks all the way around it, so some water may leak in, but at least now it's a little bit more covered and I can throw things in the back without worrying when we do travel. So this is awesome, and like I told you guys, if I do end up wanting to go ahead and use my rooftop tent, it comes right off, super easy, unclips, and you're good to go within probably a minute. So that's not a problem if you guys are worried about that. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy today's video and you guys want to go ahead and get your guys' most affordable tonneau cover ever, go ahead and check out the description box below. It's up to you guys though, that's on you. I'm not recommending it, but it is cool for the price. So if you guys did like today's video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
JesseRizo is here for you. It's here for you. Like I said, it's super simple. Please feel free to subscribe.